Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is JImmiPynk. And what in the Venom symbiote is this mess?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So thank you so much for joining me. My name is JImmiPynk. Today is day 23 of the Hunt for Pink October. For those of you that are new to this channel, what that is I wear pink every day in October, and I do a video every day in October to raise awareness as well as money for breast cancer research. There's a link down below. That money is a GoFundMe. It does go directly to Susan G. Komen for the Cure, so my hands don't even touch it. And we would appreciate your help, $1, $2, whatever you got. What we're here for today is to review episode 2 of the reboot of Charmed. And now I feel like I always gotta have a goddamn disclaimer and let everybody know that I smoke. Listen here, my aunt is a 2-time breast cancer survivor and she still smokes, so can't all that bullshit about because I asked for money for cancer, but I'm smoking. If you ain't donating no money, shut the fuck up, you can kick rocks now. Moving on to the show. I started this out because the first thing I saw was Venom. I'm like, okay, I seen a black symbiote. Am I the only one, Hans Bueller, am I the only one that got Sindel teased when that demon that was pretending to be the mother? Oh yeah, if you're new to this channel, we jump around. If you didn't watch it, you don't need a recap. Shit, you watched the show, right? Anyway. So this is episode 2. What I will tell you right away is I was not as impressed with this episode as I was the first episode. I just was not. But by no means was it all bad. I just thought the first episode was a lot better. But of course, first episodes usually are because they're pilots and they're trying to get picked up. So, of course, at the end of last episode, we saw the Ouija board saying don't trust Harry. And Harry appeared. So now they find out, they think every time they say Harry, he appears, so they started calling him Meghan Markle. That was just hilarious in itself. But here's why I don't think I was feeling this episode. Once he said don't trust the Ouija board because it was susceptible to imposters, I kind of knew right away that it was going to be a fake mom plot. That's why I wasn't that impressed with it, because I predicted a lot. That was a way for them to tie it to the old Charmed, but then completely flip it on its head. It was a little bit too obvious because, you know, the mother would come back sometimes. The grandmother came back every time she fucking felt like it. So, to say we can bring our mom back right after she died, and she's trapped in a Ouija board, and it's reaching out and grabbing you, and telling you exactly where to go get stuff, and making you figure it out. It was just, I knew that wasn't the mother. First of all, were they really going to introduce this white lighter and immediately turn him into the bad guy? I didn't see them doing that. That was way too early of a turn, especially when you're introducing to us white lighters off rip. I just didn't buy it. That was way too predictable that the mother was going to be a fake. Or I was surprised that it was actually the image of the mother, but then even then I liked how Maggie, because she's supposed to kind of be the dumb one, she kept saying like she had the weakest power. Well, really being able to read people's minds is actually the strongest power. So she figured that out, and my fucking back is starting to act up again. I don't know if I told y'all this or if y'all watched my Deuce review. I hurt my back, so I'll try to make this brief because I'm like mad uncomfortable right now. But I know their names now, so there's things about it I still love. I love that, of course, Macy would be a natural at making potions because She's basically a chemist, so of course she knows how to mix stuff. Will be able to do all of that like second nature. I love that. I loved how the youngest was the one to figure out that wasn't the mom. I like how they used the mom bong. Basically ended up kind of being a plot point. I didn't see that coming. I thought that was just going to be a pass by. It actually ended up being a plot point. I really liked the pushback that Macy was giving, because that was able for us to explore, yeah, I'm still the sister that she gave away, and that was brought up a bunch. Eventually y'all gonna have to spill the tea on that though. The natives are getting restless with that one. So eventually y'all gonna have to spill the tea on that sooner rather than later. Some things I didn't like. The thermos switch. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But that to me was so reminiscent of the old charm, because that was some corny shit that they would have did on the old charm. And of course it would have ended up being used by one of their lovers. So we are starting to see these love interest stories like we did in the old charms. I just hope it doesn't take center stage like it did in Charmed, where it's like we have witches' powers but relationships. Well, first of all, we have a lesbian, so that's one change. I like the way that the sisters do act like sisters. I like the way they're like, what does this say in Latin? Because this one is a scientist. She was like, duh, I read Latin. Like, I really like the fact that they made her a scientist. I like that she kind of has a love interest, so to speak, even though they haven't gotten together yet, but we know that's coming. I like the scene with Maggie, when Maggie was trying to have sex with the boyfriend. I liked all of Maggie's scenes, because again, that was for her thinking she had the weakest power to finding out she actually had the power to save their asses. She was the one to save their asses. She was even the one, oh, you broke all the mirrors because you have to show a demon a reflection of herself, and duh, selfie, because she's like self-obsessed and a millennial, and she would, you know, we seen her trying to take a picture, a selfie with the mom bong. Like, that's a thing. So I did like that. I liked when they were all supposed to hold hands, that once they all started holding hands, she was able to read everybody's thought down the line. That was dope. I wish they would have done more before, obviously, Venom. I'm just going to call that fucking demon Venom, because it's clearly a fucking symbiote. Clearly. Before Venom got to Constance Wu. Constance Wu was a real person. That was so racist. I didn't write her name down, but you know the student that was in the coma after the sexual harassment. She woke up, so obviously, you know, she Venom now. I'm going to still keep calling that Venom. But when Maggie held her hand and all she heard was like screaming, I wonder if that was like the symbiote trying to take her over right then. I don't know. But I wish they would have did more with that before she's now going to be the symbiote, so that she was like, they was kind of able to like kind of solve the case, even though that demon is gone. But still, I wish they did more with that. The little intrigue with the giving us, I'm a little bit too good with this shit, so you got to like really flip some shit on his head for me not to be able to predict it. But I do like how Macy had showed up with the janitor lady, and Harry was there to wipe her memory, but because they already was like suspected him and stuff, and then when she got the phone call and found out she was dead, oh, it wasn't a bad episode. It just wasn't as good as the first one. I hope the third episode is better, because I'm not gonna lie, this one didn't move me that much. But I am glad that they brought up, you know, that's y'all mom, and y'all, I like that. I did like that. That when they thought it was the mom because they grew up with her, and she like, I'm not like y'all. I can look at this a little bit more practically because she didn't raise me. So I ain't in there like, yeah, I want to know why she left me, and I would love to talk to my mom. But right now I got my science hat on right now, because I'm not blinded by the same type of grief that y'all have. that woman gave me up. And she might say something, and I might never feel better about it. But I got to look at this more practically because y'all are blinded because y'all had her. I like that. I also like that when she showed up, she kind of lost her shit and was like, Mom. Because I could see, that happening because you never got to meet her, and now, like, she's standing right in front of you, at least her spirit. So I did like that. And like I said, I do like the fact that Macy was kind of the one, because she has the power to say, man, that's not Mom. I did like that. I also loved Maggie's wardrobe in every goddamn scene. And I think that's supposed to be a nod to the old charm, because Phoebe was kind of, they were all supposed to be like the fashion place, but it was really Phoebe. And they weren't all super fashionable as far as trendy and stuff until Prue was gone and Paige came in, and they would put Paige in the stuff. But she younger. She more concerned about her appearance. It makes more sense. Except for, they used to have Phoebe some ugly shit on sometime. This girl, was that motherfucking striped coat was everything. That striped turtleneck with the glove. I was feeling it with the black leather skirt and the black leather gloves. I was feeling it with the gloves. I'm like, yes, bitch, work. I love her. Something else that I have to make a correction on, because even though I do believe the characters are supposed to be Latina, the actresses are not all Latina. Only the actress that plays male is Puerto Rican. The other two are mixed with black and white, basically. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but I didn't know that, so I want to correct that. Oh, my feathers are coming off of my hat. So I guess that means I should go ahead and wrap this up. But yeah, I really think that was basically everything. And I guess Coma Girl is going to come back and be the third sign of the apocalypse, basically. Because apparently there's only 3 and not 7 in this universe. But the power of 3, it being 3 by 3, let them see. 3 is a very witchy number. So, fantastic. What were you guys' thoughts? I really don't have any. Like, it wasn't enough for me, like I did with Titans, that I was like, oh fuck no, I'm not watching this. Like, I'm still into it, but y'all just didn't come out as strong as y'all did on the first episode. So we'll see 3 by 3. By episode 3, I'll probably make a definitive decision, but I'll probably review it anyway, because I'm feeling the damn witch looks. I'm just enjoying them, and I can't wait till I can do some that are not related to Pynk, because I do have some other ones, but the reason why they have to be Pynk once again is this is the Hunt for Pynk October. Donations down below. If you'd like to support my channel, that's fantastic, and that's all available for you up there in the links. PayPal, Patreon, all of that is up there. But if you do have the money to do that, and thank you to the people that do that. But if you do have any money to donate this particular month, please consider donating to the Hunt for Pynk October, where that money goes directly to Susan G. Komen for the cure. And I appreciate that. I thank you so much for watching. And like me under these lights and my face right now, keep it greasy. Deuces.
Hey yo, I dog these niggas like girl's best friend, right? Ren 1010, right? Haunted by my past, same shit, different mask like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? But I spotted you out like Spud McKenzie. Figured out the game like the Bloodhound game. I thought you was my friend, you broke my heart again. Well, the game done switched. If you a dog, I'm a bitch.